Good afternoon, students. Today we're going to learn how to locate an empirical article utilizing the database PsycINFO. The first step is to access the internet, to go to the library's homepage. You can do this from any computer on campus, or you can do it from your home computer as long as you have your unique name to log into your UMich account. The library's homepage is located at www.lib.umich.edu. Once on the library's homepage, you're going to want to click the button for Find Databases and enter the term Psych as a keyword. Click the button on Go. This should give you two options. You want to select the second, or PsycINFO. Notice that Psych is spelled P-S-Y-C without an H. Once into PsycINFO, you want to enter your search terms. In this instance, why don't we look up articles that relate to undergraduates and alcohol? Before you start your search, you want to make sure to set some limitations. First concern is if your article is peer-reviewed. You want to make sure that it is. Articles that aren't in peer-reviewed journals are usually considered too low of a quality for professional work. Scrolling down, you also want to make sure that the document type you select is a journal article itself and not a review of a book, a letter, or a chapter. Finally, you want to make sure to exclude dissertation. This is the work by graduate students, but again, it's not published. After you've said all these things, you want to search. After you enter your search terms, PsycINFO will come back with a number of results for articles that included your key terms. In this instance, there are 819 articles which contain the term alcohol and undergraduates. Obviously, 819 is a bit too much for you to look in one day, so you're going to want to scroll through the titles and figure out which one seems the most appropriate for what you're looking for. In this instance, why don't we check out the first article? By clicking on the title, you're brought to a page that gives you more details and more information about that article in particular. Once on the article's individual page, we're able to garner a lot of information. Firstly, we can see the full title. Then we can see the authors that wrote the article and where the article was published. In this instance, this article comes from the Psychology of Addictive Behaviors journal and was published in 2009, very recent. Importantly, we can see the abstract, which is typically 100 to 120 words, which summarizes what the article is and found. To make sure that it's an empirical article, you want to look for information on the sample or participants. In this instance, there are 208 participants, so that we know the authors collected data. If you decide after reading the abstract that this is the article for you, you want to first check if there's an electronic version. In this instance, this article has both an HTML and full PDF version available. Clicking on the HTML text will take you to a website which contains hyperlinks throughout the article. The PDF version allows you to download a copy of the article and save a copy onto your computer or flash drive. But what if there is no electronic version of your article? Let's look back at our results list. The second article listed out of the 819 shows no link to HTML or PDF. In this instance, you're going to want to click on the Get It button. Clicking on the Get It button gives you the available options to finding the article. Luckily, this article has another copy online, but what if it didn't? In this instance, you're going to click on the link for Merlin. That activates the library catalog. The Merlin catalog page will let you know where the journal article is physically located. In this instance, this article is located in the Taubman Medical Library on campus. If any of this process seems difficult or confusing to you, the librarians are an excellent source for information and help. Simply go to the library's homepage, scroll down to the bottom left-hand corner, and click the button for Ask a Librarian. This will give you a variety of ways of contacting librarians with your questions or concerns. This has been How to Locate an Empirical Article Utilizing PsycINFO. Thank you very much for your time.